Good afternoon. Uh, I wonder. I've had people wondering why I have been. I've I recently changed my Facebook photo to the comic Tank Girl. Recently, I've been thinking about it, and it seems to fit with the way my emotions have been. Recently, I was dating someone and broke up, and she had said I reminded her of Tank Girl. I mean, with the way I recently look right now. And I thought about it, consciously thought about it. And with the way my transformation had gone so quickly with my weight loss surgery, and like I've told, and for anybody that doesn't know me, I did have weight loss surgery over a year ago. And and I will tell people it was an RNY, and it went, and basically my weight just pretty much came off like shoom, within a year, fast. I lost half of my body weight, and it's a real game changer to where your body is trying to catch up with your with you, because you're losing all this weight, and there's a reason why they say that you need to lose it slowly, because so your body can accustom to how much you're losing, because there's a lot of dizziness, there's a lot of sluggishness, there's a lot of dizziness. Then, but back to the whole Tank Girl thing. It kind of fit. I believe it fits me because I still feel, I'm the small person. And Tank Girl is a small person that's tough small girl, but drives a tank, this big huge tank. She's protected by this big huge tank. But me, I am the small girl, but I feel like I am still in my big body. I still feel like a tank. I still feel like I am in that tank. Even though I'm skinny and I'm not, I don't have that weight on me anymore, and I can move around freely, and I don't eat that much, and I'm not, I don't do things the way I used to anymore. It's a big difference, but I still feel like I am my bigger self. I still, I still keep some of my big clothes around. I'm not sure why, but I do. Probably for some of it for sentimental reasons, because of the fact that I liked them. This jacket right here is like a 2, 3X, 4X, or whatnot. I just recently found some other 4X clothes that I could probably sell or give away. I'm still trying to get over saying and so just bear with me. It just, I'm not not really tough. I'm not really a tough girl. Just seems like, I want to try to be a tough girl, but I just feel like, that one picture seems like I've been kind of battered and bruised, and it does have a nasty habit that I used to have too. It has a nasty habit that I used to have when I was bigger as well. So it kind of fits in the category. And I've had people that sit there and make fun of other fat people in front of me, and it bugs me. And they say something about an obese person. It's like, what would they know about being healthy? Actually, a lot of big people know how to eat healthy, because they've tried and they've been through just about every diet that's ever been out there. every fad diet, every even healthy diet, going through doctors and everything else, going through myplate.gov and everything else, trying their best to do it. But there's some stress factors that that get in the way. And it's hard. It's not easy. And as you get older, it just doesn't, sometimes it just doesn't work. The willpower is not there. I had counselors that, like I said, I've been going to therapy for 6 years, and I've had counselors tell me, try and do it the way it's supposed to be done so that you can enjoy some of these foods. And it's like, that's the problem. I don't need to be enjoying these foods. Those are my nemesis. That's like my kryptonite. And it's what keeps me from being, keeps me from losing. And at this point, I'm okay with where I'm at now. So I'm trying not to lose too much more. The doctor really doesn't want me to lose too much more. So he says I'm pretty much at the right weight that I need to be. I will lose more once they take the excess skin off of me, and that's pretty much going to be it, and I'm just going to maintain. And I will, one moment. I'm back. Sorry about that. Almost forgot about my tea. As you can see, it's good, nice and hot. Another thing about the RNY is that you're not supposed to have any herbal tea. For some reason, I guess it's something, probably has something to do with, some of the flakes or something like that. I'm not real sure why, or the seeds or something. But and caffeine, not supposed to have a whole lot of it. And that's another thing that's really changed with me, is that I don't intake a whole lot of caffeine as much as I used to. I had to stay off of caffeine for 6 months, and it really kind of was a game changer, because I was always used to sitting there and I was like, I have to have my coffee in the morning. Had to. As far as people coming up to me and laughing about somebody that's obese, I've always said before, it's like, you don't want to really make fun of somebody that's like that, because they could have sat there and lost 10 pounds and been so proud of themselves, and then somebody says something and it really just knocks them down. That kind of pisses me off. I had somebody do that, and they're in a car and somebody that's overweight, it's crossing the way, and they're like, move, you're fat, blah blah blah. And I was like, if I ever hear you say that again, I'm gonna swat you. Some people just don't understand. It's the struggle. They don't understand the struggle. They don't understand how it feels. They don't want to have that. They don't want that body. They don't want that. They don't understand the crying out that's coming from within. They just don't understand the crying out that's coming from within. Which leads to, it leads to, leads to a lot of trust issues as well, with having friends and things like that. And me being a Cancer, I have very few friends that I, within my inner circle that I hang out with and can trust. And, I was letting somebody in, and I trusted them implicitly, and and they didn't realize it, how much I trusted them, and it just blew up in my face. So anyhow, onward and upward. I'm trying my best, and I've just been saving my crying for the nighttime. It's like a song that was way back in the 60s. I'm trying to remember the name of the person that sings it, or the band that sings it. It's called Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. Trying to save it for the night. And I'm just trying to keep my head up. So, you know, after this breakup, after this has been, it's been 2 weeks, and it's just really hasn't gotten any easier. I mean, I thought it was supposed to get a little bit better, but it's not. So, I'm just going to try and dig myself into making my jewelry and stuff for when I go down to North Carolina, in the state that hates me, people like me. Not everybody hates me down there, but it'll be good to be around some family and stuff, because I haven't had Thanksgiving with family in quite a while. So it's going to be a good thing. And as far as, I mean, I heard certain things have been happening in the transgender community. I really kind of wanted to be at the transgender remembrance last night, but I'm here. I'm way on the west side of Michigan, and I couldn't be there. And I really wanted to be around some of my friends. So, you know, I told them I'd be with them in spirit, and I found out that one of the people in the transgender community was robbed, and then shot. Not sure if it was a random act that just was because of robbery, or if it was because the person was transgender. But it was just a senseless act. And thankfully, the transgender woman is recovering, and it's, you know, it scared me half to death, because at first when I heard about it, I thought, no, you know, but then, I mean, I did have a little relief that it wasn't who I thought it was, but but still, it was bad enough that it, you know, that even though it wasn't, it was just, you know, just cruel, and I mean, even to have it done to anybody. You know, this world is just coming to where everything is just senseless. So, but me in a nutshell, yeah, and I'm in a big nutshell as far as being the big tank and the skinny girl that's inside the tank. No, I feel like I still have that outer shell on me. Like the big Cancerian that I am the crab. So, and yes, so tank girl suits me. Now, as far as a hummingbird suits me, yeah, I eat like a bird, but, you know, I had the recent breakup tell me that I was a hummingbird, and I had never told her about my grandfather, because that was one of his favorite birds, and it just kind of hit me here when she said that. I never told her about my grandfather. And just a few other things that hit me here, and I was just in, you know, this is why it's just kind of hard to let go. but I'm trying to cope. So, but I guess that's pretty much it for now, and I'm going to go ahead and start preoccupying myself. So, Tank Girl,